You're resting wrong, and it's destroying you. No matter how much you sleep, you still feel exhausted? Here's why. Hey you, yeah you, put the phone down for a second. Well, don't actually put it down. This is YouTube and I need the views. But mentally, pause, breathe. You good? Alright. Because I've got something to tell you. And no, this isn't another hustle harder, wake up at 4 a.m., grind till you die speech. In fact, it's the opposite. You need to learn to rest. Like, really rest. Not just collapse in bed, wake up more tired, kind of rest. I mean deep, intentional, soul-recharging rest, the kind that makes you powerful again. Yeah, you heard me. Rest so well it makes you dangerous. See, somewhere along the way we bought into this lie. If you're not constantly working, you're falling behind. If you're resting, you're lazy. So now, most of us rest like criminals. Guiltily, secretly, with one eye open. We rest by doom-scrolling, binge-watching shows we don't even like, feeling guilty the whole time. That's not rest. That's digital purgatory. Let me tell you a story. A young woodcutter wanted to be the best. He trained, practiced, sharpened his axe, and one day challenged an old lumberjack to a contest. Sun up to sundown, whoever chops more wood wins. The young guy went all in, swinging nonstop. But every time he looked over, the old man was sitting down, drinking tea, even napping. By sunset, the results came in. The old man won. The young guy was shocked. How? I never stopped, and you took breaks. The old man smiled and said, yes, but every time I sat down, I sharpened my axe. Boom. That's real rest. It doesn't make you soft. It makes you sharp, focused, present. Because rest isn't the enemy of success. It's what makes success sustainable. But instead of resting, we numb ourselves. We shove food in our mouths while standing. We scroll through 17 apps before bed. We watch 4 episodes of a show and don't remember a single plot line. That's not rest. That's sedation. That's your brain hitting the emergency off switch because it knows you won't. Ever wake up more exhausted than when you went to sleep? Yeah, that's not sleep. That's a system reboot after a crash. And let's be honest, most of us are running on fumes, smiling through the exhaustion like a haunted Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. So, let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt fully awake? Not just not asleep, I mean clear, peaceful, truly alive. Because when you're rested, you think better, you love better, you laugh more, you stop reacting out of survival mode and start responding with wisdom. But here's the thing, rest doesn't happen by accident. You can't wait until you crash to finally take care of yourself. That's like waiting to drink water until you pass out. Rest is proactive. You build it in. You protect it. Because if you don't, your body will force you to. And I get it. You're busy. Life is demanding. But let me say this lovingly. You don't have time not to rest. Because tired you is forgetful. Tired you is grumpy. Tired you thinks everything is a crisis. But rested you is clear, thoughtful, funny again, creative, bold. Rested you has boundaries. Rested you remembers what matters. Rested you walks differently because your soul isn't limping. And guess what? Rest doesn't mean a 2-week vacation in the Maldives. Although, if someone's offering, call me. Sometimes rest is 15 minutes of silence before the day starts. Sometimes it's a walk without a podcast playing in your ears. Sometimes it's eating lunch without a screen in front of you. Sometimes it's saying no to something without explaining yourself. That's not selfish. That's wisdom. You are not a machine. You are not a productivity tool. You are not a never-ending to-do list. You are human, and humans have limits. Even animals know when to rest. A lion naps for 20 hours a day and still runs the jungle. A cat will sleep on your laptop while you work, completely unbothered. Meanwhile, we literally collapse while saying, I'm fine, just tired. So here's your friendly reminder. Take the nap. Breathe deep. Turn off the noise. Let the dishes sit in the sink for a few hours. The world won't fall apart. And if it does, at least you'll be well rested when it happens. So go sharpen your axe, my friend. The world's gonna need it. But first, rest, like your power depends on it. Because it does.